that alleged boxing coach was a trained boxer, the first thing he would do when Conor McGregor started that shit, he would throw his hands up as he stepped out of range. A trained boxer's not going to stand there and go against his training. His first thing is going to be to throw his hands up as he's moving away from the punch, but that man would just stand there and let Conor McGregor swing at his face. That's how Conor McGregor does that, man. Use him like a practice dummy. Listen, Conor McGregor, this is a clip from The Ultimate Fighter. Who is Conor McGregor training? There's not but one other fucker in that room. You see, and he's not on Conor McGregor's. Conor McGregor's coaching staff consists of this man that's allegedly Conor McGregor's boxing coach. Coach Roddy, Coach John Cavanaugh, Conor McGregor's masseuse, Conor McGregor's doctor, and CN Cali. And some fucker he brought with him, that's who he took advantage of that young person, kicked him in the stomach, whatever, kicked him liver kick, whatever it was. Person thought he was just going to do that play shit like Conor McGregor does when Dylan Dennis and Conor McGregor kicked the shit out of some kid. Conor McGregor's trash. It's high likelihood that some kid from SBG, they said, hey, if you want to go with us, we just need one more person. You don't have to, you're not going to be on the coaching side or whatever, but you can pretend to be Conor McGregor's sparring partner, and Conor McGregor just kicked the shit out of him. Tried to act like a badass, act like he's in a fight. When Conor McGregor's supposed to be the coach, he acts like he's in a fight. He goes 100%. Conor McGregor's trash. He's garbage. Listen, if Conor McGregor trained in the gyms Supercoach is trained in, walk in and act like that, he would get his ass. If somebody picked Conor McGregor up and dump him on his head real quick. It's a high likelihood the coach would just snap his fingers and say, get the fuck out of my gym. Or say, get in the ring with this guy. They ain't going to just let Conor McGregor run the fucking show in the gym. If there are other coaches there, and they're not just going to stand back and Conor McGregor is going to instruct the boxing coach. Coaches are leaders, and they're not going to stand there. A boxing coach is not going to stand there and passively just stare at Conor McGregor with his hands down while Conor McGregor punches at his face. He is instructing no one, and that made a scene on The Ultimate Fighter. It's a scene. He's not coaching anyone. Conor McGregor is talking to who? He's talking to the camera. He's acting. He's acting as if he knows how to box. Conor McGregor don't know how to box. Conor McGregor is trash. He's such a badass. His bodyguard is standing right out there by the cameraman in case he gets the chance. You see, Conor McGregor assaults someone, then the bodyguard's gonna step in. Conor McGregor was such a badass, and Conor McGregor was so beloved, and if he was such a badass, Conor McGregor wouldn't need a bodyguard. About three or 4 months ago, Conor McGregor's personal bodyguard. Remember when Conor McGregor jumped in the octagon and he attacked Mark Goddard, right? Some Bellator event, whatever. Attacked Mark Goddard from behind, pushed him from behind. Mark Goddard was protecting a downed fighter. And when he turned around, Conor McGregor, he was ready to tear Conor McGregor to pieces. Conor McGregor's bodyguards stepped in, started pushing Mark Goddard. Mark Goddard just kept his cool because he's professional. But Mark Goddard he's a bad fucker. He's good. He's a good fighter. He's a good mixed martial artist. And that fucker that was pushing him, it looks kind of like it's kind of like that Russian president, right? Whatever the fuck his name is, right? Oh, Putin. Oh, dictator Putin. Looks like that, kind of like that, but heavier. That fucker, 3 or 4 months ago, that fucking bodyguard was sentenced to 3.5 years in prison because he took someone, held someone against their kidnapped them, held them against their will. Several charges, put a bag over the person's head, and kept them tied up, and that's Conor McGregor's personal bodyguard. Who do you think that personal bodyguard was working for? Well, here's the story. That the victim says that a third man entered the room. Right, Conor McGregor had two bodyguards. One of them was his personal bodyguard. But the man, his head had a bag on his head or whatever. He said a third man entered the room and started punching him. And that third man that entered the room and started punching him is the same man that they call that famous Irish sports star. Who's the puncher? Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor is the one and that bodyguard was just sentenced. Might have been 2 months ago, actually. Since Conor McGregor, since he's ducked out and skipped court on January the 11th. He skipped out on court. It was out on bail, skipped out on court. There's a lot of reasons why Conor McGregor was required to appear in court January the 11th. He was out on bail. He had appeared in court 5 times. 5 fucking times. The super cash thing's one of those times. Listen, traffic court is one time. You show up, you talk to the judge, you had your driver's license or you didn't. You had your insurance or you didn't. You had your registration or you didn't. You had your documentation or you didn't. And the dangerous driving, that's the cops have his ass on video and radar. Right? Weaving in and out of traffic, passing on in the emergency lane, passing off the side of the road with hauling ass in a convertible, no seat, not wearing a seatbelt, had the music turned up, listening to whatever the fuck Conor McGregor listens to, Sinead O'Connor, Boy George, whatever it is. And he's hauling ass down the road with the wind in his hair in a convertible, driving like shit. And the cops have his ass on video. They have his ass on video. It's not, listen, he appeared in court 5 fucking times and it wasn't about driving charges. It's about that shit. It's about what he did. Conor McGregor was that third man. It's high likelihood that Conor McGregor was the one punching the man. And it's also a high likelihood that what Conor McGregor did to a young Irish woman in Ibiza, she jumped from his yacht between 3 and 4 a.m. It's about that. And it's a high likelihood it has something to do with several other things Conor McGregor has done. Fuck yeah, Conor McGregor's up shit creek without a paddle. He'll smile, bug his eyes out, grin, act like he's so rich and successful. It's Conor McGregor, there's no damn way. There is no damn way Conor McGregor's feeling good right now. He just sent that mascot to the ER. He's so proud of that. That's how stupid he is and deluded. It makes Conor McGregor feel good. Oh, sent that mascot to the ER. That mascot didn't think Conor McGregor was going to hurt him. He didn't think he was going to hurt him, but he did. Just same thing, right? Same thing. But this right here, Michael Chandler did not think Conor McGregor would actually act that way. Conor McGregor probably act nice to him. You see, and then Michael Chandler thought they were just trying to. Should have never let Conor McGregor get that close to him. Should have never let Conor McGregor get that close. Michael Chandler thought it was just a good picture to promote the show, and then Conor McGregor did that. And Conor McGregor started. Listen, Dana White, instead of running in trying to act like a badass, Dana White's trash. Dana White and this bodyguard are on about the same level. That'd probably be a close fight, Dana White versus this bodyguard. This bodyguard's Supercase considers this bodyguard a pussy. This bodyguard's is a fucking pussy. Dana White's a pussy. Cian Callie's a fucking punk. Cian Callie's a fucking punk. Supercase gives a damn to see Cian Callie fight. He's with Conor McGregor because through that chair. Conor McGregor, listen, Conor McGregor will drag every person down he can. And for damn sure, he's going to drag this bodyguard down with him. And when they go to prison, this bodyguard won't be seen as a tough guy. He will not be wearing a jacket, and he will not be able to, maybe he finds some dye to dye his beard. But this bodyguard's trash. He ain't no tough guy to a normal size, to a regular sized man. With any skills, this bodyguard's a piece of shit. Look at him. Look at him, Mr. Tough Bodyguard. Supercase considers this bodyguard cannon fodder. Look at his feet together. It's a piece of trash. It's a piece of garbage. He's a poser. Gives people instruction. He throws his voice and he gives instruction. That's how they fuckers do. They throw their voice. Supercase has an extremely low voice because Supercase is an adult, is a man. Dana White has, he throws his voice to sound more like a man. Joe Rogan throws his voice. Fuckers throw their voice to sound more like a man. That's what this bodyguard does. He talks to young kids, 20-year-old kids. He'll tell them, stand back, barking orders like that. If he told that bodyguard told a grown man example, Supercast is walking down the street, right, or a super subscriber, right, and this bodyguard looks at Supercast and says, step back. Supercast say, fuck you. Fuck you, man. Who the fuck are you? Fuck off. Just keep walking. Supercast is going to give less than a damn what this fucker says. And if he goes hands on, he wouldn't never do that. He wouldn't never do that. He wouldn't tell Supercast. He'd just stand back or nothing else. He has no legal authority. The only authority that this bodyguard has is the authority that people allow him to have. He tries to act like he has authority, but he don't. He don't have authority. When those bodyguards were pushing Mark Goddard had every right to defend himself. He just kept it professional. Most people just don't. Mark Goddard is a competitor. He's not into criminality. A lot of people just have not experienced criminality. They haven't experienced violence. There's two different types. Listen, MMA is a sport. It is not about trying to be vile or toxic or trying to harm someone outside of a fight. You settle that shit under rules that you agree to. You don't just attack and you do like Conor McGregor. That shit, fuck all that. That's what Conor McGregor does for his fans. That's right or bullshit. That's why Dana White loves that shit. Dana White, he went on and on and on about how things got real bad, and he had to step in, and that's how he promoted the Ultimate Fighter. He's off this one stupid shit. Conor McGregor pushed Michael Chandler. Michael Chandler he just wasn't dawning. He's just thinking, damn, did I just get assaulted? Was that assault? Yeah, fuck yeah, it was. Fuck yeah, that was assault. Dana White is a piece of garbage. And then the bodyguard comes in. Dana White don't have control over that shit. Dana White should have had control. He's just standing there watching. It amused at Conor McGregor, his lover, his fucking business partner. It's how likely those two are nasty. This is sometimes when fuckers have so much money, they have so much money, it's not even about the money to Conor McGregor and Dana White. It's about just doing evil shit. They used to enjoy being evil. Dana White enjoys watching people get the fuck slapped out of him, slapped to the ground, slaps his own wife. Dana White's just bad. He just likes to be around. And Dana White, he gets his jollies off, he gets his rocks off. People doing the pushing and the shoving and the backstage brawls. Dana White loves that shit. He encourages that shit. And the general public perceives that mixed martial artists can't control themselves because Dana White promotes off that bullshit. That's rider bullshit. That's what Conor McGregor fans, that's what they want to see. They want to see a backstage brawl, Conor McGregor pushing someone, Conor McGregor's trash talk, Conor McGregor's did some trash talk. Fuck all that. MMA is a sport. MMA is a sport, and they do some shit. They do some shit for Conor McGregor's fans, but all that's coming to an end because Conor McGregor is headed for a brick wall, and you see certain YouTube channels jumping off the train before it hits the brick wall. There's certain YouTube channels staying on the train. A better analogy is Conor McGregor is up shit creek without a paddle. That's a better analogy. That's a better analogy. All Conor McGregor fans are watching Conor McGregor in a boat that's up shit creek. And they're thinking, they're hearing Conor McGregor saying he's going to fight this year. Dana White saying, well, he just ain't going to talk about it. But what Conor McGregor fans are hearing is that Conor McGregor will get an exemption and fight in 2023. And all Dana White's actually saying is he ain't even thinking, fuck all that. He ain't even thinking about that shit right now. He's thinking about 290. He's not thinking about 300, UFC 300. That's how he was saying it. But listen, Dana White has led the public to believe that Conor McGregor will fight Michael Chandler. Conor McGregor's straight line. He will not fight Michael Chandler. Conor McGregor never intended to fight Michael Chandler. Conor McGregor's in deep shit. Super guys and super subscribers are standing on one side of shit creek, laughing at Conor McGregor. And Conor McGregor's fans are standing on the other side of shit creek. And Supercash reached in Conor McGregor's boat and pulled the plug and threw it into shit creek. And it's on the bottom, and Conor McGregor's boat is sinking and he has no paddle. The Supercash and super subscribers are laughing at Conor McGregor as he sinks. And Conor McGregor fans can do nothing about it. They have to take it. Because for years, Supercash and super subscribers have told the truth about Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor fans have covered for Conor McGregor. made excuses for Conor McGregor. Enabled Conor McGregor to do bad things to a lot of people. The dick riding media, Dana White, Adi Attar, enabled Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor's fans enabled Conor McGregor. And the new, it has been reported that Conor McGregor he's done a horrible thing. Conor McGregor. Listen, there's a woman from somewhere in Europe. She's got a lot of tattoos. Nice looking woman, but she's got a lot of tattoos. She's some kind of celebrity in Europe. She claimed years ago that Conor McGregor stopped this. She's walking down the street one night with one of her girlfriends. She said Conor McGregor stopped his car and tried to get her to get into the car. Said she had to get away from him, and people didn't believe her. Oh, that's bullshit. That wasn't Conor McGregor. It was. It's how likely Conor McGregor dragged a lot of women off the street. Conor McGregor dragged a waitress out of a restaurant in Miami and dragged her into his car, and the management and the male staff was beating on the windows, jumping up and down on beating on the doors, kicking the doors, beating on the windows, and they finally got her out of Conor McGregor's car, but she was disheveled, and that's what he does. He looks for an opportunity. He did it in Corsica. He did something to a woman in a restroom, sent all them cops around Conor McGregor. The next morning, the same shit. He did that shit in Miami. He's thinking, when he was at that basketball game, he was thinking, listen, here's a weak person. Where's a good place to rape this woman? The bathroom. Where's the bathroom? The handicapped bathroom. He dragged her in the same thing. He got Terry Murray in a restroom. Conor McGregor, he's out in public. He's thinking, where is somewhere he can get privacy? And when he thinks of privacy, there is no private place at some. The private place is the only privacy is in a bathroom. Conor McGregor, okay, he's in public. He wants to rape a woman. He'll just drag him in the bathroom. He's done it several times. He's done it several fucking times. Conor McGregor is a criminal. Conor McGregor is a criminal. He's a fake and a fraud. And Miami Heat canceled that. Listen, Miami Heat, everything about Conor McGregor mentioned they removed Conor McGregor's name from all their social media. There's no mention of Conor McGregor. It's not mentioned. The name Conor McGregor is nowhere on the Miami Heat social media. And Title Sports is not mentioned one time on Miami Heat social media. They erased Conor McGregor. They want nothing to do with Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor assaulted their mascot. Conor McGregor was booed off court, and then and before the cops could even ask him about assaulting that mascot, he raped the woman, raped her in the ass. Tried to. Her attorney, or whatever her attorney said, she reached around and grabbed his dick and elbowed him a couple of times and give her just enough time to undo the latch from the stall and run. She ran out with her damn pants down, and it was a big damn deal. And there's Conor McGregor's bodyguard standing there knowing all that shit was going on with that woman hollering, motherfucker, stop, motherfucker. She was yelling all kind of shit. And that bodyguard heard all that. He heard all that shit. And he stood guard while Conor McGregor did it. He's the one that didn't let the other one in. For damn sure it was him. He was in on it. He helped Conor McGregor sexually assault and sodomize that young lass. And he's going to prison with Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor, when he goes to prison, he will get what he deserves. he will get what he deserves. He thinks he would rather be locked up in the U.S. than be locked up in Ireland. But it's a super cash. I guarantee you, there's not many homies locked in prison in Ireland. But there's a lot of homies in prison in the United States. And when they look at Conor McGregor, they gonna say, "Get them panties off, boy." It's a nice white boy. He's 5'8", weighs 150 pounds. And they gonna say, "Get them panties off, boy." That's what they gonna tell Conor McGregor, just like on Deliverance. The homies are gonna see Conor McGregor as they're gonna see Conor McGregor. They're gonna pass Conor McGregor. The homies are gonna pass Conor McGregor around like a joint at a Motley Crue concert, and they gonna be dragging. Conor